Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So, pretty good lesson in price action yesterday, and this what could have been a tweezer bottom with these pin bars here. Obviously, you needed a break on the higher time frame above the top of them, which was 31,314. Never got it, stayed in that channel, and then eventually broke out the channel. And you can see here you had a nice big move down, then all of a sudden it just comes back to the top and then rolls over. So we'll look at that on the lower time frames. I still think this is your target at the moment, which is 3714, and then just going to add one more level to the downside because it is going to be pretty important, I think. And if you look to the left, you can see lots going on here, and that is 3448. Oscillators are grouping to the downside a little bit. Skeptical about jumping in short. I want to be short off structure, and don't think we even had an opportunity with the break yesterday. So you can see this break happened pretty much going into the close. So we had range bar, all inside that range, and then we dropped to the downside. There is a bit of a trend line forming here, which is there. Not really structure, but it is a trend line nevertheless, so that's kind of where the buyers are coming off on this trend line. So the rate still stays the same. We're looking for a break above that range before we start looking for anything long, or potential long, should I rather say. At the moment, we kind of closed at the bottom of the range, and then it's just after hours price action, which has dropped us below the range. So pay attention to 3100. Get back, reject that, then I would expect a move sort of down to this area here at 3714. You could also come back into the middle of this range because there is quite a bit of structure here just below the middle, and that is at 31116. So that's the area you want to be looking for shorts. Be wary of the oscillators. The oscillators are all starting to group the downside now. And that's on the 1 hour. It is on the 3 hour. We grouped already up, and now we're coming back for a second grouping. It is on the 8 hour. And just want to see where we are on the daily. The daily is still down there as well. Daily has diversions forming. We start creating new highs, then that's going to validate the diversions. And then the last thing is the weekly is one massive engulfing weekly bar at the moment. And you can see at the bottom of that range is pretty much the 155 EMA as well, which is 31116. Okay, so be wary. Look to the left. There is attempted structure here. There, and now here. We do have a confirmation of the trend reversal though on the weekly. That is something you need to pay attention to. So this area that I'm giving you now is critical. So this zone here, if we can get a weekly close below there, then I think you have a little bit more downside starting to brew. Just closing off on the 15-minute chart, that's the level you should be trading. Just see if there was any opportunities yesterday. There was an opportunity off the top of the range. Got down to the bottom of the range, buyers came back in, tried to drive it up, got another opportunity at the top of the range. So yeah, range trading when you are below the 155 EMA, when you look at it in hindsight, it's always easy, isn't it? Just wait for price to get there, then sell. But it's always those times that you tried that and then it went against you that stick in the back of your mind, which is why I don't trade ranges. It doesn't have a success rate like just buying and selling off support or resistance in and following the trend. Anyway, that's kind of my view. Definitely not looking to jump in short down here. This little gap down, I don't even think it's anything to be paying attention to. Wouldn't surprise me to see us get up here and then back in this range for a higher close on Friday. Remember, it's the end of the week, so normally you see weekly closes with a tail. You can see always, well, not always, but more often than not, there is a tail to the bar. So it's very rare that we close on our low. So you can see there was a close on our low there, and then we gap down the next week. Here was another one here. But normally, if you look at powers of probability, you always see a tail. So I would expect some kind of a sort of buying or selling out of the shorts to happen in this area as I go into the close of the week. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of me for now. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now. No, sorry, we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers.